I'm Danny, and this is the eyed hawk moth caterpillar. Now, my father-in-law found this at home this morning on some plants, and as you can see, it is pretty massive. For comparison, there's my son, and yeah, this little guy decimated one of his plants, so he asked me to take it away, and what we're going to do hopefully is photograph it as a caterpillar, also when it goes into its chrysalis mode, and then when it comes out as a beautiful moth. So you might have noticed, let's bring you in a little bit. Not sure if you can see that properly. But yeah, we initially found it on this plant here, put it in a Tupperware container with a couple of leaves, and I left it on the side while I did some other editing, but leaving a little gap just for air to get in. And then when I went back, it wasn't there, so I don't know how it managed to get out, but I scanned the room and it was attached to my phone charger. So I've tried to gently move him, he doesn't really seem to want to move, so I guess it might just be staying on there. Looking at it now, it looks as if it's going to be going into chrysalis stage pretty soon, but then I've done a bit of research, and apparently some of these caterpillars like to bury into the ground before they pupate, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'll put it in a Tupperware box with some soil as it is like that, and one or the other will happen, and hopefully we'll see a cool moth at the end of it all. So anyway, just going to show you some behind the scenes of the macro photography, as odd as this setup is. So let's have a quick look. So I'm photographing this with a 100mm Canon macro lens. I do have a 65mm lens, which gets me even closer, but actually to get this guy fully in the frame, this 100mm macro is fine. And so we'll go ahead and have a look at the back of the screen and see what we're getting. Okay, and also to say, also shooting on a tripod to give you some stability and allow you to frame up your subject. Sometimes it's not always possible if you're shooting fast moving things. Initially when you set up, you probably get a nice blurry screen like that. You want to set your lens into manual and then slowly adjust the focus. And a little trick I usually use is to use this live view mode here and magnify yourself in, ×1, ×5, ×10, and you can see, hopefully, these tiny little round circles. And what you want to do is basically get them as sharp, the nearest one as sharp as possible. That's about right. Set yourself a narrow aperture, so that's a high number. I've gone for f20 here. Because I'm on the tripod, I've gone down to 1/4 of a second exposure, so that's fine. And I'm ISO 100. I've set the camera on a 2-second timer so that it'll take a couple of seconds after I've pressed the button, and actually I'm just going to wait a second because the wind's blowing. We don't want the wind blowing. Come on, calm down. Alright, now give it a go. Okay, cool, let's have a look at that. I can zoom in. Phone charger looks great. And it looks like we've got good detail throughout there as well. So let's just go one more zoom in. Just gonna have to move the camera, it's a bit annoying. Just gonna zoom right in now. Look at the detail there. It's pretty cool. I think I will get the other lens out just for some close-up details actually. So I've spoken quite a bit about the photography side of things in this video. I'm a professional photographer and amateur bug enthusiast, so let me know if you'd prefer to hear a little bit more about the bugs, a little bit less about the photography in the comment section. and let me know if I've got anything wrong about photography or bugs, and hopefully we can learn together, because nature is cool.